All right. Hi, Nicole. All right. So it is 8 o'clock. So we have Nicole, my mom is here, and we have another member dropping in very shortly. But it is 8 o'clock. So let's get started. So we're going to start in child's pose. So you can begin in a narrow child's pose or extended, and I'll meet you there in a second. And right away, you can extend your arms out long in front of you and relax your forehead on the mat. Good. Let your hips sink into your heels. And connect with the sound of your breath. So today we're going to get into the feels. So we have this beautiful piano music playing. So we're going to move nice and slowly, feel everything, right? Feel the sounds, feel our breath, feel the sensations in our bodies, feel any emotions that are going to come up, right? And we're just going to feel into everything. So while you're in your child's pose, I want you to feel where your body is connecting with the mat. Maybe it's your shins, the tops of your feet, your hands, your forearms, maybe your forehead. And now I want you to bring your attention to the parts of your body that aren't connecting with the mat. Feel those too. And just notice what it feels like to be in your body. To breathe in your body. And taking full, deep breaths in and out through the nose. If your forehead is on the yoga mat, maybe you rock gently right and left and you feel that nice massage along your brows. Good, bringing your attention back into the body. Let's take 2 full breaths in through the nose. Feel your ribs fill up, your belly fill up. And exhale, let it go. Maybe your hips sink a little bit deeper into the heels. One more full deep breath in through the nose. And exhale, let it go. Good. Draw a line with your nose up to look at the top of the mat. And then when you're ready, let's just shift forward and we'll come into tabletop. So right away, just move like yourself, right? Maybe that looks like cat-cows, or maybe you take some circles with the hips, right? We'll come into some traditional cat-cows in a bit, but right now I just want you to feel into your body. Connect with your breath. Right, follow the breath and follow your body's intuition. Good, really work into that side body. Right, stretch along the sides. Good. And then you can come back to neutral. And here, start to drop the belly. Inhale, gaze up, chest is up. Exhale. Good. Cat. Let it all go, chin to chest. Inhale, drop the belly. Good. Maybe even close the eyes. Exhale, cat. Round through the spine, chin to chest. Good. One more. Inhale. Exhale, round through the spine. Good. Press into the tops of the feet. Press away from the mat. And inhale, back to neutral. Good. Start to just extend the right foot out long. So come onto the toes. And then we're just gonna rock forward and back. Feel that nice stretch in the back of the leg. Good. Listen to the sound of your breath. And then when you're satisfied, come back to tabletop and we'll do the same thing on the left side. Extend the left toes out, heel facing the sky, and then start to rock forward and back. Bring your awareness into the fingertips, into the palms. So really spread the fingertips wide. Good. Feel the lengthening in the back of the left leg. Beautiful. And then come back to tabletop. Tuck the toes. Maybe you walk your hands out in front of you just a hair. And then we're gonna inhale, drop the belly right back into our cow. And then from here, we're gonna exhale, send it into downward facing dog. So send those hips up, up, up towards the sky. Good, keeping the knees nice and bent so that you can really tilt your hips up towards the ceiling. Beautiful. Maybe you start to walk your dog out. Good. Ears are in line with the biceps. Feeling the stretch, the lengthening in the backs of the legs. Once again, spreading the fingertips wide, pressing in and away from the mat. Beautiful. Breathing into the rib cage, feeling the rib cage expand. Beautiful. On your next inhale, bend the knees. Again, draw a line with your nose up to the top, and let's start to take a nice slow walk. Beautiful. Until your feet come in between the hands. Bend the knees as much as you need to until you're in a forward fold. Let the head hang heavy. Just for a moment, breathe here and feel into this pose. Feeling the lengthening in the backs of the legs. Maybe you rock your head, yes, and then no. Right, just really letting go. No tension or creases in the back of the neck. Beautiful. And on your next inhale, bend the knees generously as you roll up into standing mountain pose. Good. Roll the shoulders back. Shoulder blades reach towards each other. And then relax the shoulders down away from the ears. Standing up nice and tall. For a moment, just close your eyes and feel your feet connect with your mat, right? Connect with the earth. And really press into the soles of your feet and away from the mat. And that's what sends you standing up nice and tall, right? Maybe a slight tuck in the pelvis. And almost feel like you're being pulled by a string from the crown of your head up to the sky, right? Really lengthening through the neck. We rise through the upper half of our body as we ground through the lower half. Good. Maybe you rock a little bit front and back and then side to side and just feel all four corners of the feet connecting with the yoga mat. Beautiful. Inhale, reach for the sky. Exhale, take a chair pose. Right away, send the hips back. Good. Maybe you lift your toes so that your weight is all the way in the heels. Beautiful. Take a look down at your toes. Just make sure you can see your toes, right? So our knees aren't spilling over the toes so much. Good. Take one more inhale. Feel it. Breathe into it. Exhale, forward fold. Straighten out through the legs or keep a nice light bend in the knees. Inhale, halfway lift your version. Fingertips can come to the shins, tops of the thighs. Maybe you take airplane arms. Fingertips reach behind you, or fingertips to the yoga mat. Nice flat back. Once again, you can keep a bend in those knees so that you can really reach through the crown of the head while you're sending your hips back behind you. Good. Inhale. Exhale, forward fold. Plant the palms, bend the knees. We're gonna step back into a plank. Beautiful. Heels reaching towards the sky. Inhale. Exhale, shift forward onto the toes. You can lower onto the knees or keep them lifted as you hug your elbows into the sides of the body and lower down. Inhale, upward facing dog. Good. Exhale, send it through and back, downward facing dog. Good. Take one breath here. On your next inhale, step your right foot up in between your hands. From here, we're going to come into a warrior one. So you're going to twist the heel down, your left heel down to line up heel to heel. When you're ready, bend through the front knee. Lift your fingertips up towards the sky. Good. Hips are being squared towards the front of the yoga mat. Right? So it's more like a high lunge with a warrior 2 foot. So we don't want to open up to the side, but our hips want to be coming forward as much as they can. Beautiful. Take an inhale. Exhale. Release the fingertips back down. Spin onto those back toes. Plant the palms. Step it back into plank. Beautiful. Inhale. And chaturanga down. Nice and slow. Lower down. Inhale. Upward facing dog. Exhale. Make your way into downward facing dog. Beautiful. One breath here. Inhale, step your left foot up in between the hands. And same thing, we're gonna come into a warrior one on the left side. So spin your right heel down, line up heel to heel. And when you're ready, bend through the knee, fingertips lift up towards the sky. Good, pull left hip crease back, press right hip crease forward. Right, this might feel a little awkward on the hips and that's okay. Right, just notice it. Breathe into it. Beautiful. One more inhale, reach for the sky. Exhale, rain the fingertips down, spin onto the back toes, plant the palms, step it back into plank. And you know where to go. Inhale, exhale, chaturanga down, keeping the elbows into the sides of the body. Inhale, upward facing dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. Good, walk it out. Inhale, big through the nose. Exhale, sink your heart towards your shins. And really tilt your tailbone up towards the sky. Beautiful. Bend the knees even more. Come on to the toes. Gaze up towards the top of the mat. And you can hop, step, or walk to the top. When you get there, inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, chair pose. Send those hips back. Beautiful. Take a look at your toes. Make sure you can see your toes. Beautiful. Open up through that sternum. Spread those collarbones across the chest. Inhale. Exhale. Straighten out through the legs, nice and slow. Good. Stand up nice and tall. Beautiful. Inhale. Reach those fingers towards the sky. Exhale. Hinge forward at the hips. Forward fold. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, fold. Plant the palms. We're going to send the right toes back. You can keep the back knee lowered or lifted. As you inhale, rise into your crescent lunge. Pull left hip crease back. Press right hip crease forward. Squeeze the inner thighs together. Beautiful. Good. Stay active in that right leg. Good. One more inhale. Reach for the sky. Maybe you bring your gaze up towards the sky. Maybe take a slight back bend. And exhale. Rain it down. Plant the palms. Step it back into plank. And we chaturanga down nice and slow. Inhale. Exhale. Slow lower. Inhale, chaturanga into upward facing dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. Beautiful. Inhale, step up with that right foot. And bend through the knee. Inhale, rise, crescent lunge. Pull right hip crease back. Press left hip crease forward. Squeeze the inner thighs. And lift through the torso, rise through the crown of the head, relax the shoulders. Notice what your breath sounds like. Beautiful. Breathe. Inhale. And exhale. Rain the fingertips down to frame that front foot. And we're gonna rock and roll. Bring the left toes up to meet the right. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, fold. Beautiful. Inhale, rise into your extended mountain pose. Reach for the sky. Bring your shoulders up to the ears. And then exhale, relax the shoulders away. Good. Release the fingertips down. Inhale, reach for the sky. Exhale, hands to heart. Close down the eyes just for a moment. And here, just show gratitude to yourself. Take note of what it feels like to show up for yourself. right? That's often the hardest part. Notice your breath. Notice if you can feel your heartbeat. And just show gratitude for your entire body. Thanking it for breathing for you, for moving for you, unconditionally. Right? No matter what we do to our bodies, how we treat it, it works in the most amazing ways to fight for us. Take a breath in through the nose. Exhale, let it go. Beautiful. Inhale, reach the fingertips towards the sky. We're going to take a nice steeple grip. So interlace the fingertips and just extend your pointer finger up towards the sky. Good. Reach for the sky. Big inhale. Exhale. We're going to take a bend over to the right. Good. Feeling that nice stretch in the left side of your body. Maybe you press a little bit harder and deeper into your left heel and notice how that deepens the stretch. Right? You might even lift the right heel slightly. Good. Keeping your ears in line with the shoulders. Inhale back to center. Good. And exhale over to the left. Feeling that nice stretch in the right side of the body. Good. Inhale. Back to center. Beautiful. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale. Halfway lift. Exhale. Fold. Plant the palms. We're going to step the left toes back. Inhale. Crescent lunge. Good. Feel this pose. Breathe into the pose. Where do you feel the sensations? What's the quality of your breath? Are you able to take a full, complete breath? Just notice. Inhale, reach for the sky. Exhale, stay where you are. Just bring palms together at the heart. Inhale, reach for the sky. Exhale, hands together at the heart. Inhale, reach for the sky. Exhale, hands together at the heart. Good. This time, twist that left heel down. So the same stance we had in Warrior One. Hands are at the heart. Good. On your inhale, straighten out through the front leg. And you're going to turn your right toes to be in line with the left. On your inhale, I want you to drop the fingertips and take up space as you rise towards the sky. Good. Maybe you want to try that again and take up space. Right? Notice what it feels like to take up space, to be big, and do this as many times as you want. Close your eyes and just notice the feeling, right? Of taking up as much space as you want. Good. Last one. Good. And on your exhale, we're going to drop it down into a wide-legged forward fold. Good. Keep a nice flat back. So like we're in a halfway lift, right? So bring your fingertips towards the ground. If you have blocks or books or anything that you might want to put your fingertips on, please feel free. You're going to bring your right fingertips in front of your face as you inhale. Open up your left fingertips towards the sky for a nice twist. Beautiful. Inhale, twist. Exhale, release it back down to the mat and switch. Plant left fingertips in front of the face. Inhale, reach right fingertips towards the sky. Your gaze can be at your fingertips, maybe out to the side, or down below at your left fingertips. All right, so find your focal point, find your drishti, and be there and breathe there. Take one more inhale. Exhale, release it back down. Good, you're gonna walk your fingertips over to the left foot, bend through the left knee as you skandasana onto the left side. Good, open up your chest, open up those collarbones. Good, lift through the sternum. Close the eyes and just take one breath here. Notice what this feels like. Maybe you feel a nice deepening and lengthening in the right leg, opening in the hips, right? Notice what you're doing. And then when you're ready, open the eyes, and we're gonna turn our toes towards the back of the mat. And when you're ready, inhale, rise into a crescent lunge, now facing the back of your mat. Inhale, reach for the sky. Exhale, hands to heart. Keeping your crescent lunge. Inhale, reach for the sky. Exhale, hands to heart. Good, inhale, reach for the sky. Exhale, hands to heart. Good, this time I want you to find a focal point out in front of you, maybe at the end of your mat, or just down below your nose. And from here, you can watch me if you need. We're gonna rock it nice and light in that back foot, bendy in that back knee, as we shift our weight forward into our left foot. And we're gonna come into warrior 3 with our hands at our hearts. You can keep those back toes on the mat if you need to. Good, we won't be here long. Beautiful. Nice long spine all the way from the crown of the head to the tip of the tailbone. Good, take one more inhale. Keeping that leg lifted, just release the fingertips towards the ground. Take one inhale here, press the heel back behind you like you're pressing it into a wall. And exhale, bring the right toes in to meet the left. Forward fold. Beautiful, inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, release. Good, plant the palms. We're gonna step the left toes back this time. Inhale, rise into crescent lunge on the right side. Inhale, reach for the sky. Exhale, hands to heart. Inhale, reach for the sky. Exhale, hands to heart. Inhale, reach for the sky. Exhale, hands to heart. Good, spin onto that back heel. So we're in that warrior 1 stance just for a moment. Inhale. Exhale, straighten out through the front leg. Turn right toes in to be in line with the left. Good. Inhale. Take up space. Good. Exhale, let it go. One more. Inhale, take up space. Beautiful. Exhale again. Send the hips back. Hinge forward. Release fingertips to the ground. Now you're in a wide-legged stance. And from here, I want you to walk the fingertips out in front of you until your torso is kind of in a downward facing dog position. Good, really root down into those feet. Press into the outer edges of the feet. Reach your shoulders forward. Beautiful. Take one breath here. Feel the sensations. Good, when you're ready, walk your fingertips back in You're gonna put your hands on your waist. So bend your knees to give yourself a little bit more stability. Keeping a nice flat back. Good. Crown of the head is reaching forward. Hips are reaching back. Take an inhale and rise nice and slowly, like you're hinging at the hips. Beautiful. Turn your left toes towards the front of the mat. Bend into the left knee. Take a warrior two. Send the arms out long. Good. Make sure your wrists are in line with your shoulders. Beautiful. Inhale, flip the front hand, reverse the warrior. Exhale, warrior two. Inhale, reverse the warrior. Warrior two. Inhale, last one, reverse the warrior. And exhale, cartwheel the hands down, plant the palms, step the left toes back into your plank, and you flow however you want. You can take a chaturanga, maybe come onto the knees, but lower down. Inhale into your upward facing dog or cobra, and exhale into your child's pose. Good, your version of child's pose. Beautiful, take some breaths. And just notice if you were connected with your body and your breath in that first round. Right, just reflect a little bit. Did you feel the sensations, or was your mind somewhere else? Right, whenever your mind wanders, you can always bring your attention back to the breath, back to the sensations in the body. Right, to be fully present. Right, lately I've been feeling like I've been being pulled in a million different directions, right, a million different responsibilities. And when we get caught up in that, life can feel really stressful, right? And we forget how beautiful and unique life is when we get caught up in all of those things. So it's really important that we return to our breath. Right? We slow it down. We just take note and notice how we're feeling, because that way we get the information that we need and where we need to go next. Right? So the goal is not to not be stressed again, right? That's impossible. It's never going to happen. But the goal is to stand nice and strong and peaceful while there's chaos going on around us. Right? And the choice is yours. All we have to do is stay present. Yeah, let's take one more breath in through the nose. Exhale. Release it all. And wherever you are, however you want to get there, we're going to bring our feet towards the top of the mat. All right, so listen to your body however you want to get there. I just encourage you to move nice and slowly and gently and very compassionately. Good, and we're going to meet in standing Tadasana at the mat. Beautiful. Inhale, reach for the sky. Exhale, hands to heart. Inhale, reach for the sky. Come into your steeple grip again. Reach, reach, reach. Feel your body lengthen, grow. Beautiful. Good. Take another inhale. And on your exhale, bend to the right. Nice side body stretch. Beautiful. Inhale, center. And exhale, bend over to the left. Inhale, center. Reach, and then exhale, hinge at the hips, forward fold. Good. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, fold. Plant the palms. This time we step the right toes back. Inhale, rise up into your crescent lunge. Good. Be here. Breathe here. Right? Notice your feet connecting with the mat. Notice how maybe your left thigh is shaking. Right? Notice maybe your shoulders are tired. Notice it all and don't worry about changing it. Right? Just be present for it. Beautiful. Inhale, reach for the sky. Exhale, hands to heart. Inhale, reach for the sky. Exhale, hands to heart. Inhale, reach for the sky. Exhale, hands to heart. Beautiful. Shift your right heel down, right? We're in that warrior one stance. Good. Start to straighten out through the left leg. Turn the left toes in to be in line with the right. Here we go again. Inhale, take up space. Exhale, release. Close your eyes. Inhale, take up space. One more. Exhale, release. Inhale. Good. And exhale, release. Good. Inhale, reach, reach, reach. And on your exhale, send the hips back. Fold. Good. Wide-legged fold with a halfway lift. And same thing we did on the other side. You're going to plant the right fingertips in front of your gaze. And inhale, raise the left towards the sky. Good. Exhale, release the left hand down and replace the right. Inhale, reach with the right fingertips up towards the sky. Open up, twist. Good. Notice the sensations. Where are you feeling this? Inhale, reach with those right fingertips, and exhale, release it down. Good. You're going to walk your fingertips over to the right foot, bend into the right knee, Skandasana on the right side. Good. Open up through the chest. Press your sternum forward. Beautiful. Take one more inhale. Exhale, let it go, and then turn your toes over to the back of the mat. Inhale, rise into your crescent lunge. Beautiful. Exhale, hands to heart. Inhale, reach for the sky. Exhale, hands to heart. Inhale, reach. Exhale, hands to heart. Good. We're going to start to shift our weight into our right foot. So you're going to get nice and light and bouncy in that back knee. And when you're ready, shift forward into your warrior three. Good. Send your left heel back like you're pressing into a wall behind you. Spiral your toes down to face the mat. Good. Nice long spine. All the way from the crown of the head to your back heel. Beautiful. Open up through the chest. Open up through those shoulders. Roll them back. Take one more inhale. Beautiful. Keeping the leg there, exhale, release the fingertips down. Good, take one breath here. Create space between those ears and the shoulders, right? So lengthen out through the neck. Exhale, release the left toes to meet the right. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, fold. Good, plant the palms. We step the right toes back. Inhale, open up crescent lunge. Exhale, hands to heart. Inhale, reach for the sky. Exhale, hands to heart. Inhale, reach for the sky. Exhale, hands to heart. Good, pivot on that back heel. Spin the heel down, warrior one stance. Beautiful, start to straighten out through the left knee. Spin the left toes to be in line with the right. And here we go, inhale, take up space. Exhale, release. Inhale, take up space. Exhale, one more. Inhale, take up space. Beautiful. Exhale, send the hips back, send the heart forward as you fall into your halfway lift, wide-legged. Good, and whenever you're ready, start to walk the fingertips out into your downward facing dog, wide-legged. Good, try to keep the hips over the ankles. Beautiful. And just notice what this feels like. Where do you feel it, right? Where do you want to send your breath? What's the quality of your breath? Good, take one more breath. And then when you're ready, start to walk the fingertips back in. Good, maybe you take a slight bend in the knees, really root down into the feet as you bring your hands on the hips, keeping a nice flat back. Good, nice strong back, reaching out through the crown of the head, sending the hips back. On an inhale, hinge up through those hips. Good, inhale, take up space. Exhale, release. Last one, inhale, take up space. Exhale, release. Beautiful, spin your right toes towards the front of the mat, bend through the right knee, and open up warrior two. Gaze out over your wrists to make sure that they're in line with your shoulders. Good, try to send your right knee over your right pinky toe, right? Make sure the knee isn't collapsing inwards. Nice tall torso. As we inhale, flip the front hand, reverse the warrior. Keeping that front knee nice and bent. Exhale, warrior two. Good, really feel into this like a dance, right? Listen to the music. Inhale, peaceful warrior. Exhale, warrior two. Inhale, peaceful warrior. And exhale, cartwheel the hands down to be in line with the right foot. Plant the palms, send the right toes back. And you can either chaturanga down and flow, or you can go right into child's pose. Good, and I'll meet you in child's pose. Send the hips back. Beautiful, and just notice how we went in a complete circle. Right, we did a full circle on one side and a full circle on the other side. Notice how you feel now compared to before you started. Right? Do you feel more connected with your body? Do you feel more connected with your breath? If not, can you at least be thankful that you showed up for yourself today? Right? Movement is so good for us. It's so nourishing for us. So just reflect on everything you've done so far, not just in today's practice, but in life. Right? All of your life experiences led you to this exact spot, right here, right now. And sometimes when we look back, all of the dots connect, right? In those moments, we don't really know why we're doing what we're doing or why certain things are happening to us. But as we keep moving forward and we keep showing up and we look back in the rearview mirror, all of the dots seem to connect. Right? And just notice what dots have connected for you, what you've had to go through to get to where you are now. Right? Just notice, pay attention. Take one more breath. Inhale, fill up the belly. Exhale, let it go. Shift forward into a tabletop. And right from tabletop, we're gonna step up into a Malasana, yogi squat. So we're just gonna step our feet on the outside of our hands. Feel free to lift the heels if you need to, walk the hands out in front of you if you need to. Right, or if you have to stand up first to get there. Maybe you rock a little right and left, or you walk it out. And from here, I just want you to close the eyes and feel into it. Right? You can be in stillness, or you can move. We won't be here long. Good. Take one more breath. And exhale. We're going to use our hands, reach back behind us to just place us gently on our sit bones. Good. Open up the legs. We're going to come into straddle. So press into the heels, sit up nice and tall, right? We want to be able to get head over heart, heart over pelvis. So if you need to bend the knees to do that, if you need to sit up on something to do that, maybe you don't bring your feet out as wide, right? But we want a nice flat back, all the way from the crown of the head to the tip of the tailbone. Stay active in the feet. Your feet are pointing up towards the sky, root down into the heels. And from here, you can start to walk your fingertips out, but maintaining this nice flat back. Right? So maybe you only walk your hands out here, right? Maybe you're here and this is enough for you, right? But just feel the sensation in the inner thighs, maybe the backs of the legs. close down the eyes. Good, we'll just be here for a couple of breaths. So just embody this breathing, embody the sensations. We're not going to be here for long. Good, maybe you notice you can walk your hands out a little bit further. Good, inhale, lengthen through the crown of the head. And then exhale, maybe you sink deeper, you hinge at the hips. Beautiful, take one more breath. And then wherever you are, walk your fingers back up towards your torso. Maybe you use your hands, you bring them on the outside of the thighs, and you bring your legs together. Good, bend the knees, feet flat on the mat. And we're gonna start to roll it down. So let's bring our steeple grip, right, out in front of us this time. Plant the soles of the feet, and we're gonna start to roll. So start at the sacrum, right, the tailbone, and start to roll one vertebrae at a time. Tuck your chin towards your chest. Beautiful, until the back of your head reaches the mat. Bring your knees in towards your chest, hug your knees, and take some nice sacral rocks right and left. Beautiful, bring your arms to a T. Take an inhale. And exhale, release your knees over to the left. Relax your shoulders into the mat. Relax the shoulders away from the ears. Good, release wherever it is you need to release, right? Where are you holding on still? Where can you start to let go? Good, inhale your knees up to the sky. And exhale, other side. Good, take nice big belly breaths. Maybe you even breathe into the left rib cage. Good, release the shoulders, release any tension you're holding on to in the face. Unclench the jaw. All right, and just let the breath come freely in and out. Beautiful, inhale, back to center. Good, bring your hands to your shins, right below the knees. And then just let your knees fall out to either side of the yoga mat. So it's a nice variation of happy baby. Beautiful. And if you want, you can take the full version of happy baby, right? And you can reach for the outer edges of your feet, keeping the elbows inside of the knees. Heels up towards the sky. Good, maybe rock a little bit and you embody exactly what it feels like to be a happy baby. I know that sounds silly, but it's a good feeling. All right, to just be carefree. Nothing else to do but just be here, right? Being a happy baby. Good, bring a nice smile to your face. Beautiful. When you're ready, release the grip wherever you are. Bring the soles of your feet together and then release your feet. So we're in a nice butterfly, right? Supta Baddha Konasana, reclined butterfly. Your hands can be relaxed on your belly, maybe one below the navel, one above, maybe one hand on your heart. Maybe your hands are relaxed out to your sides. Wherever you are, just close down the eyes. And we're going to spend the rest of our practice in this shape. If this gets uncomfortable for you, feel free to extend the legs out long. Maybe you even extend one leg out long, and then you could switch. Right, but just close down the eyes. Let the shoulders melt into the mat. Once again, notice what parts of your body are connecting with the earth. Right, maybe the back of your head, your upper back, your shoulders, your shoulder blades, all the way down to the middle of your back. Right, your feet. And then notice which parts aren't connecting with the earth, because those parts are important too. Right? Maybe there are parts of you that you feel more connected with, or you want people to feel more connected with. And those are the ones that we showcase, right? Those are the parts that are connecting with the mat, right? But how about all the parts that aren't connecting, all the parts that we don't showcase, right? Those are really important too. So just notice them, be with them, and just breathe into them. Right, yoga helps us cultivate the practice of paying attention. And so often when we feel big emotions and overwhelming emotions, we want them to go away, right? The same way we feel these difficult poses and we shake and we sweat and we want it to end, right? We all want to get to this part when we're just laying on the floor. All right, but we have to go through all of that discomfort in order to get here, right? We have to pay attention to the big stuff, the heavy stuff, as much as we pay attention to the easy stuff and the happy stuff, right? So I just invite you to pay attention and welcome every experience, because it will take you, no matter how difficult it is, to exactly where you need to be. Right? So again, when we look back at our lives, and we might notice that all of the dots have connected. We didn't even know that we were going to be where we are right now. Right? But all of the dots connect. So just trust. Good. Bring your knees in towards your chest. Extend your arms overhead. And you're going to roll onto your right side so you can relax your ear on that bicep. Good. And come into a nice fetal position. Once again, embodying what it's like to be in this pose, in your nice little love cave. Keeping your eyes closed. Trust. Walk yourself on up to a seated position, right? With your eyes closed. Press yourself on up. Good. Bring your hands to heart. Take one breath in through the nose. Feel your heart lift up into your thumbs. Exhale, let it go. Inhale, bring your thumbs up to your third eye center. Acknowledging your beautiful body, your beautiful mind, and your beautiful spirit. The light in me honors and is the same as the light in you. Thank you for sharing your time and energy with me today, and thank yourself for showing up for yourself today. I bow down to you. Namaste.
I feel so connected right now. So much.
Good. Thank you.
I have a question for you. So,
sure.
Do you have any good morning mantras or any good morning meditations that you do? Because I want to start incorporating yoga in my morning practices. I tend to do it more at nighttime, but I noticed that in the morning, like I'm good in the morning, and then when I start doing my work, I get so like in the stress zone. So I want to start doing some more yoga. So do you have any good like mantras or meditations?
Yes. So there's a mantra. So have you ever done mantra meditation? We could combine the two.
I have, but not for a long period of time.
Okay. So there's this mantra that I really like, and well, it depends on what, where you're at in your life and what you feel like you need the most. But there was one mantra that I still say to this day, and it's, I bring light with me wherever I go.
Oh, I love that. I bring light with me wherever I go.
Hold on, my phone is ringing. Let me decline that. Okay. So it's so I always, not always, but you can meditate using that, or it's, I bring light with me wherever I go, or however you want to say it. I am light, right? Or I bring light with me wherever I go.
Love that.
Because it's true, so.
Yeah, definitely.
Yeah.
Thank you. I love that. Thank you so much. Yeah.
Of course. And
have
just something.
Yes.
Go ahead.
Have you started using the Yoga Path deck?
I still have to, it's in my cart. I still have to.
Oh my God, girl. You would absolutely love it. Oh my God. Definitely get it. Let me know if you like it.
No, yeah, it's in my cart.
I have so many things in my cart.
Yeah. I'm like, all I have to do is press go.
I love that. Yeah. But anyway, have a great night. Thank you so much.
You too. Thank you so much. Thank you. I'll talk to you soon.
Sounds good. Bye-bye.